You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
The tech world is absolutely buzzing right now, isn't it? Especially around artificial intelligence. We're looking at some material today that really shows the sheer speed of innovation and, well, some twists I didn't see coming.
Absolutely. And we're going to try and make sense of it all, see how this AI race is unfolding with money, with people, even on the battlefield, plus a few other breakthroughs that might just catch you off guard.
Okay, let's jump into this first piece. The scramble for AI talent. Google just made this, well, pretty amazing deal. They agreed to hire Windsurf's co-founder, Varun Mohan, and some senior R&D folks.
Right, and the price tag is huge.
Exactly. A huge $2.4 billion. But here's the kicker. Google isn't actually buying Windsurf.
No, they're hiring the people. They get a non-exclusive license to the tech. That's it.
Which leaves Windsurf free to license that same tech to others. It just hammers home how valuable the talent is right now, especially when you hear Windsurf was apparently talking about a $3 billion acquisition by OpenAI before this.
It's a really vital point. What's fascinating, I think, is how this goes beyond just big salaries. It feels like a shift, maybe hyper-capitalism focused on talent.
Yeah.
Human brain power, especially in specific AI areas, is being valued almost more than traditional company stuff like IP or assets.
So it's rewriting the rules for employment, for investment.
Definitely. And look at Elon Musk, SpaceX, right? They almost never invest outside the company. They had like $3 billion in cash recently.
Yeah.
And now they've agreed to put $2 billion into Musk's own AI startup, xAI. It's part of a bigger $5 billion funding round for xAI.
Wow, self-investment on that scale.
And get this.
Yeah.
xAI is apparently aiming for a valuation that could hit maybe $200 billion. It just shows the market sees this specific AI expertise as the real prize.
Okay, so incredible money, incredible focus on top talent. But does this kind of talent grab by the giants risk, squeezing out innovation elsewhere?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Or maybe the multi-billion-dollar question now. Certainly concentrates resources. But it also seems to be sparking these new, sometimes fragmented ways of thinking about ownership and funding. Like Musk investing in his own venture.
Yeah.
It's different.
It really is. Okay, so beyond the money and talent, where else is this AI impact really showing up? And sometimes in quite startling ways.
Well, think about this. Reports coming out of Ukraine describe a situation where a never-ending supply of drones has essentially frozen the front lines.
Frozen them? How?
These drones are everywhere, doing everything. Spotting enemy movement, obviously, but also striking troops directly, laying mines, even delivering supplies like ammo and medicine.
Delivering medicine?
Yeah, and even being used to help evacuate wounded soldiers in some cases. They're relatively cheap, they're small, fast, hard to shoot down.
And what about jamming? I thought that was the main defense.
It was, but now there are reports of fiber optic drones. Because they're controlled by a physical wire, they're much less vulnerable to electronic jamming signals. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game.
That's sobering, the way technology is shifting warfare in real time.
It really is. It forces a total rethink of military strategy. And, connecting this back to maybe something closer to home for listeners, think about the job market.
Okay.
There was this story on Reddit about a Google interview for a pretty senior role, L5 product management, with a heavy AML focus.
Right, a technical role.
Exactly. But the interview was described as a vibe coding interview. The candidate apparently knew their stuff, technically speaking, but got completely flustered.
By the vibe? What does that even mean?
It sounds like it was less about pure technical problem solving and more about soft skills, how they reacted under pressure, communicated, collaborated, that sort of thing. An unexpected format.
So even if you have the knowledge, the way you're assessed is changing, potentially influenced by these shifts.
It seems like it. It suggests that as AI gets more integrated, we might see more focus on these uniquely human skills in assessment. And it also hints that, getting those big productivity boosts from AI tools, the learning curve might be steeper, maybe less straightforward than many people assume. It takes time and adaptation.
That makes sense. Okay, so AI is clearly a massive driver, but innovation isn't only happening there, right?
Yeah.
Let's quickly touch on something else impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Engineering brilliance is still pushing boundaries elsewhere.
Like Lucid Motors. They just set a Guinness World Record, longest electric vehicle drive on just one charge.
Oh yeah? How far?
Their Air Grand Touring model went 768 miles. This was between St. Moritz and Munich. It smashed the old record, which was 649 miles by a Mercedes.
768 miles. That's seriously impressive range. A real engineering feat.
Definitely. So wrapping this all up, what's the big picture here? I mean, the speed of change we're seeing in tech, it feels almost overwhelming sometimes.
It really does. AI is undeniably at the heart of so much of it, changing how companies find talent, how capital flows, how wars are fought, even, as we saw, how people interview for jobs,
It touches everything.
which demands adaptability constantly. So maybe the thought to leave listeners with today is this. Given how fast these AI talent wars are heating up and how AI is seeping into every single sector, what's the one new skill, or maybe even just a mindset shift, that you think will be most critical for staying relevant, for staying ahead over the next, say, 5 years? Something to chew on?
Spoken Tech for your ears.